Hey guys, what's up? It's Erin here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a state of mind. Yeah, you're probably looking at me like, what? No. So, I think that, we're just going to talk about the word sexy, okay? So, I've had a lot of problems with feeling sexy, and I'm sure many of you have. And it's kind of been an issue for me for a long time. I was like, okay, what is sexy? What does that mean? And everyone has their own opinion, and they're usually giving you a superficial opinion. But for me, that's not the case. I'm not going to give you a superficial opinion because I've had to learn that literally what I just said, sexy is a state of mind. You feel confident in yourself, you feel like you can just walk out that door and rock your day, rock your life even. You're on like this high that's like, yes, I look good and I know it. But it's one of those things that I've kind of had to learn, is that you can't rely on someone else's opinion, because a lot of the time it's what they think sexy is versus kind of what you need to feel, if this is making any sense. Also, please note, a little loopy, kind of groggy, Lyrica. And also, by the way, going to another tangent, if you want a tutorial of this look, let me know down in the comment section below. I know I went a little too heavy on the blush. I was using a Malibu Glitz blush and the Wonder highlighter from Shop Miss A. So just bear with me on that one. But anyway, back to the subject. There's times where you're just like, man, I feel really good today about what I look like. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. And then there's other days where, to someone else's opinion, you look really sexy, but you're just like, ooh. You look in the mirror and you go, dang. Like you don't feel that way today. Like you feel like you need to hide under a rock. I get it. Been there. But you don't have to hide under a rock. Okay? There are times where you're gonna feel sexy and you may not even know why, but you do. So don't ever discount what you feel about yourself, because you need to feel positive about what you got. And I've kind of had to learn that you rock what you got and don't worry about what you don't have. And if you want to have that, look at what the solutions are. I've been through quite a transformation the last year and a half. For a long time, I was like this to makeup in general. It's a long story. We won't get into it. But that was me a year and a half ago, nearly 2 years ago. And look at what we're doing now. I have over 100 videos on YouTube about the very thing that I detested for a long time. Not sure how fate brought that one together, but it did. So, recently I posted photos of a day when I did feel sexy. And I'll show them to you. They're on my phone, so hold on. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. If not, well, we'll work that out. What the hell? Where are they? Okay. So, oh, stupid blinds. That was the look that I created, and then this dress right here is a Nightmare Before Christmas dress. And then this was me taking a full body selfie. If you know me well, you know that I don't do that very often, if at all. But no, that day I just felt really, really sexy, and apparently others did too. But you know, I want to show you that no matter what body type you have, no matter what situation you're going through, you are sexy. And it takes you to believe that. You know, I don't think that we're created to feel any differently about ourselves. I think that the world in general kind of tears you down no matter what it is you're doing. So do not rely on worldview, because that will just rip you apart. It'll discourage you from what you want. It'll discourage you from what you got. You know, and sometimes when they're not discouraging you, there's usually a reason for it, and not a good one. But, you know, I think that everyone deserves to feel good about themselves. And I want people to also understand that it doesn't have to be a superficial feeling good. It can be a deep emotion. So if you're doing something like meditating or singing, I sing when I'm really friggin' out of it and just going, screw this. You know, I have those days. Those are most of my days. It was a very rare occasion that those two photos ever happened. You know, and my best friend, she takes lingerie photos for her Instagram. She's amazing and has taught me a lot about loving yourself, screwing what other people think, and just rocking what you got, because you do only have one body. And if you're very concerned about, you know, the way that it looks, I ask, please let that be a health reason and not because someone else told you that you were or were not worth it. Because you are worth it, and the person who said that you weren't can take a hike off a short pier. Okay? They can take a long walk off a short pier, and you don't have to deal with them anymore. Just shove them out of your life if that's what you gotta do. Just shove them out. Because you deserve to be talked to and treated in a positive way. With respect. And respect is huge for me. So is honesty, but big thing for me is that you do not disrespect me. You do not disrespect someone that I care about, and you sure as hell don't disrespect my family. It's, you don't do it. So, you know, that's just who I am. I'm very like, okay, you want to mess with someone I care about? Let's try this. No. So, you know, it doesn't work that way. You know, my body isn't perfect. I know. It's not. It's never going to be. It's gonna be fit. It's gonna be healthier. And it's gonna be whatever the heck that turns out to be for my bone structure. I can't change big bones. I can't change little bones. I can't change that. But what I can change is how I take care of myself. And I want to let you know, just when you take care of yourself and you know you're doing a good job, you also feel sexy then too. Because you're going, yeah, I'm closer. You know, and that's fine. I've had that myself. I've had to use that as a way of going, oh, dang, I actually rocked it today. You know, and you can say those things to yourself. It's not being conceited or vain or anything like that. It's just, it is. You know, so I love thinking about it as a state of mind, because that's literally what it is. It is not superficial opinion. It is not what the world tells you it is. It is not any of these things. You don't have to look a certain way to have the right entitlement to feel sexy. People fight for you to feel that way. Like, it's just, we live in a country where that is okay, where we can freely think whatever the heck we want, and you deserve to feel sexy in your skin, whatever your body shape, structure, does not matter. You matter. What you want matters. And if somebody else is there tearing you down 24/7, like I said, shove them out. There's people in my life that I'd rather shove out sometimes, but I don't, because I know that there's something, I know that I can overcome whatever it is that's essentially trying to tear me down. I can overcome that. And so can you. I will be right here with you the entire time. Because you deserve the best. You always have. You always will. And the best comes from you alone. Yes, you'll meet Mr. or Mrs. Right. You will meet them. Sorry, Ms. Right, not Mrs. Right, because then you're screwed. But you'll meet them someday. And they're going to love you exactly for who and what you are. If you feel that that's not possible, I want you to watch this video. Have I found Mr. Right yet? No. Have I had relationships with people? No. Have I even had a first kiss? Nope. That doesn't change the fact that I know that I'm worth it. Do I have crushes on actors? Don't we all? I mean, really, don't we all? Thank you, Lucas Till. So, it's okay. But before you start downgrading yourself and letting the comments negatively affect you, watch this, okay? You are worth every single thing. And yes, I just clapped through that because I want it to make sense for you. I want it to be pounded into your brain the same way all those negative friggin' comments have been. And I want them to shove out of your life. I want the good to come in, say to the bad, F you, and shove them out. Because that is what you deserve. You deserve to have only positives going on in here. Because the more negative that you have, the worse you're going to feel when you look in the mirror. Okay? I admit, when I get in the shower and I have to face my naked body, there's been times where I'm like, you need to cover that up. It's despicable. It's gross. No. That is negative self-talk. And then there's other days where I'm taking a shower and looking at my naked body and I'm going, we're not doing too bad today. It's just, it really is a state of mind, and it really is, you need to get the negativity out of your head. I've been there, guys. I have been there and did things that I am not proud of to my body just because the old negative, gonna say it, shit was in there. It took me years to shut it out and give myself positive self-talk. And yeah, it's really stupid maybe, but I asked my friends, I was like, okay, what is it about me that you keep me in your life for? And they all did, and they were all incredibly sweet about it. And those who were not sweet about it, I was like, well, clearly you never were my friend, so out you go. So, and they do. I shove them out. But it took sometimes other people to tell me what I needed to hear. Good, bad, sideways. It is what it is. And I am forever grateful for that. And I'll admit, getting hit on by people is pretty nice. But that too, when you're positive and you just feel confident, it's like a magnet. People just want to come to you. That's okay. That magnet's pretty dang good. So just know that you're not alone in this. I am fully here for you, and I've been there. Just know that before you even pass by the conversation, I know what you're going through. I do. And if you need to message me, if you just need to be like, dude, hit me up on Instagram. And you can. Send me a message, be like, hey girl, watch this video and how the heck do I do this? And I'm gonna help you. It's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here and upload it, but yes, sexy is a state of mind and it takes hard work. I understand that, but once that work has fulfilled itself, girl or guy, whoever's watching this, you're beautiful too, in a different way. Don't worry about what some a-hole's gonna say to you, because they're an a-hole for a reason. Okay? Don't worry about it, shove them out of your brain, and boom, you're done. So, I'm not gonna give you the spiel about subscribing and liking and all, notifications and all that, because that's not what this video is here for. It's here to legit help you. And if you guys, some of you were offended by the S word that I just used, sorry. But for me, I'm like, sometimes that's all you can say to get it to mean something. So I do apologize for that. No offense was meant to be made by that. But hopefully the message got across. So I love you all. You all are loved. And let's just end the negative self-talk, guys. Let's just, together, we're gonna end, at least the way that the people that we know and the people that watch us, let's end this. Because you're beautiful, and guys, you're hot. Remember that. You are hot. Girls, you are sexy. Men, you are hot. Do not worry about what other people say about you. Just don't. Alright guys, I do love you so much. I will get this uploaded right now, and we will get the conversation started. Alright, bye guys. I love you. Mwah.